This is a topic buzzing beat.
I'm trying to get to this money. Yeah. 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 You a lame and you a dummy. You a lame and you.
Yeah, y'all know what it is. It's TK the Poet. You already know it, so you ain't gotta. Yeah. Just speaking my truth. It's not a diss song. It's just me speaking my truth. My truth may not be your truth, but you know what? This is how I gotta give it up. Yeah, I'm tired of people claiming they my equal. We ain't equal. They can't match my level. You ain't stepping, you ain't a step. Stop that flexing, ain't no muscle behind that. That's why I try to line that and close nigga out there. Yeah, I'm tired of people claiming they my equal. We ain't equal. They can't match my level. You ain't stepping, you ain't stepping. Stop that flexing, ain't no muscle behind that. That's why I try to line.
I bought my son a girl's coloring book. It had curly, cute little things and flowers, and I wanted to give my preteen son his flowers while he could yet still nurture them. I bought him the pretty one, not the dinosaur, anime, or the Marvel. Gave it to him without explanation because normal don't need explaining, and it's normal to love my son. I gave my son a coloring book, a girl's coloring book, because it said, I am confident, I am brave, because it didn't say be tough, man up, as if to imply he ain't man enough. I bought him a pretty coloring book, gave him regular and skin tone coloring pencils so that he could see himself as the good things, color himself beautiful because he is beautiful, a beautiful black boy bouncing brilliantly, dimples in his cheeks, his smile, a simile big as day, yet still a paradox. Alive and black, black and beloved, beloved and hated, hated and non-threatening, not threatening and kind-hearted, kind-hearted and hood. And I wanted to preserve just a little piece of that. I bought my son this coloring book because my high school social studies teacher / football coach called his son a 200-pound pussy in front of a classroom of kids. And I laughed uncontrollably, uncomfortably. The moment never left me, made me wonder if he spoke to all the little boys in my predominantly black school this way. Wonder if this is the legacy white men leave to their children. I wondered if his son now has a son, if he calls his son pussy. Wondered if when my son plays sports, would his manhood be diminished in this way. I bought my son a girl's coloring book because it said, I am confident, I am brave, because there were no boys' coloring books that said the same. And I have watched my son lose his spark. Imposter syndrome, hovering vulture-like, ready to pounce. Escapism into video games, more attractive than reality. I have watched him crave love he felt was inaccessible. I've watched him feel alone in a full home. I watched his dismay as his brother had to move away, and he watched his father be blackout drunk, tearing the home up, and he felt helpless, running to play with him, running to me, running back to him to stop the attacks, running to me to console and dry my tears. I bought him a coloring book because I wanted him to embrace being a child more than he felt he had to embrace saving me. Because he never had to be super to be hero. Because he is confident, brave, beautiful, necessary, wanted. I bought him a coloring book because the only thing he ever had to be was human. Because it was the most human thing I knew how to do.
So we're gonna start with Lyrical Q. Lyrical Q. You have any words for it, or you want to jump right into the scoring?
I dug that. I am a mother of a son. He's about to be 21, and I've heard things been said to him before that kind of, is a blow to his masculinity. But my son is all boy. Like, he embraces wearing pastels and whatnot. I wouldn't hesitate to buy my son a coloring book because he knows who he is. And I love that. Oh, that poem really hit home for me. And I dug it. I believed it and I loved it.
Okay. Let's go with penmanship. What do you have for penmanship?
He is a 5.
For impact?
A 5.
For believability?
A 5.
For substance?
A 5.
And for delivery?
A 5. I didn't even want to say give you 5s across the board. I wanted you to know that I gave you a 5 for everything.
Okay, Lyrical Q in the building. Let's go with Protected Poet. Protected Poet, do you have any words or you want to jump right into the scoring? What do you want to do?
I think that was really dope. Coming up as a kid, like, we couldn't cry, we couldn't wear the color pink. So my question also would be, before I give you, there's some dope lines in there about my son. First of all, you come off crazy with, I bought my son a girl's coloring book, right? So it's like, that right there just caught my attention. Then I'm like, well, would you buy your son high heels? That's a question.
No, that's not who he is.
Right.
He's very masculine. He's very football. He is very all of that.
Okay. So was that him when you said the coach called him a 200-pound pussy? That was.
When I was in high school, my football, it's the football coach at my school, and he was also the social studies teacher. I mean, half the time they are also the social studies teacher or English or something, history. And we were in a classroom, and he literally is like, my son's a 200-pound pussy. He's a quarterback. I was like, and I started laughing, but I was so uncomfortable, and it was just I think laughing out of the discomfort. And the moment just never left me. Like, why did I laugh like that?
Right. Oh, that was fire. And I liked it that normal, when you say something about normal don't need to be explained, but I love my son normal, something like that. I thought that was a fire line. I thought the imposter syndrome, that imposter syndrome. I forgot how you said it, but that was crazy.
It hovers. Imposter syndrome hovers vulture-like, ready to pounce.
Whoa, that was amazing. I love the crave love. The crave love he felt was inaccessible. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
That was fire. That was super fire. My favorite line probably was, never had to be super to be a hero.
Right.
That was magnificent.
He's definitely one of my heroes.
I remember this is my second time hearing you now. You came with that. You were an operator or something like that. Was that you that came with that? And you stated character. And so I feel like you a threat in this league too. Like they're gonna have to watch out for you too. I probably wouldn't want to see you. You are amazing. Like you are amazing.
Thank you.
I'm ready to.
Okay.
Ready to.
What do you have for penmanship?
Well, penmanship, straight up 5, obviously, just top to bottom, great penmanship.
Okay, impact.
Very impactful. Give her 5.
Believability.
She spoke with conviction. That's one of the things I love is for poets to speak with conviction and passion, and so you get that. So I'll give you another 5.
For substance.
Substance was there, from top to bottom. Made sense. So I'll give you a 5.
For delivery.
I think you choked a little bit, huh? You kind of stumbled a little bit, did you? Be honest.
I choked up.
You did a little bit of. So I'll give you a 4.5 and let TK do what he do with that.
Hey, look, I can't do that. It's at a 4 or 5. I
gotta give her 4.5, man. Like I give you because like if I'm gonna be honest, like true poets, he set the bar. He didn't choke, right? Yeah, I ended it with a rebuttal. So if I'm gonna be fair across the board, I'm gonna have to give you a 4 again on that. It's kind of like hit you for the, but you memorized your poem. That was all memorized, though, right? You didn't read.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you read on paper? That was all memorized.
No, that's memorized.
So I give you a 4.75. Yeah, you gotta do what you gonna do with that.
Look, I give her a 5, man. all right.
Awesome job, poet. Peace.
Thank you.
5 from Protected Poet. Let's go with Poetic Justice. Poetic Justice. You have any words for her? Do you want to go jump into the storm?
Yeah, I really like your poem. It definitely resonated with me. I have a nephew who's autistic, and my sister doesn't care if he plays with girl coloring books or if he wants his toes painted, because at the end of the day, he's a child. You know, when you put that negative stigma on that type of stuff, they grow up wanting to do it even more. But if you let them play and just be kids, they realize, like, oh, I'm a boy, they're a girl, you know, like, so I really liked the impact that your poem had.
Okay. What do you have for penmanship?
Definitely a 5.
Okay, for impact?
A 5, for sure.
Believability?
5.
For substance?
A 5.
And for delivery?
A 5.
That is a 25 from Poetic Justice. Now, TK the Poet. Dun 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Look, the poem was amazing. You know, they already said I ain't gonna blow your head up any higher than what it is. You know, they've been giving you kudos and stuff. They already said you're a threat in the league and all that good stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and get to my scores. I gave you a 5 for penmanship. I gave you a 5 for impact, a 5 for believability. I gave you a 5 for substance, but I gave you a 4 for delivery. So, because you did kind of stumble a little bit, and I hold you higher than that. You're the queen. Ain't no stumbles and fumbles. So I gave you a 4 in delivery with the total score of 99. 99 for purpose, the queen. You have any words? You have anything to say? You might want to punch me in the eye because I gave you a 4, man. You know, I done took another point from you from being 100.
I'm not gonna punch you in the eye, man. I mean, I choked up. I get like that sometimes when I do that poem specifically. So it's, yeah, that poem is a little bit risky for me in that area. So that's fine. But thank y'all for really recognizing and understanding what I was saying. And I still haven't told my son why I gave him that coloring book.
Look, the poem was fire, man. Living Legends in the building, man. Look, the Living Legends coming up and showing out. True with 100, purpose with a 99. Look, we in the building.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Like a gold mine. If you my friend and we locked in and we got, yeah, we got. If you my friend and we locked in and we got soul ties, I got your back like I'm your spine, don't gotta hold mine. Bury my heart, go dig it up cause it's a gold mine. Play a role, she a shooting guard, put her in overtime. We're like the C10, like the beach dreams of the coastline. Just start the beat and let me creep, we popping outside. I miss my dog ride with no roof, they jump like fleas to ride. I miss you dear, but I can't see you, I heard love is blind. Do what you want cause I can't control you. I can't control, baby, you did that shit, you on a boat. Baby, you know I want you in my home. I'm like, for that shit, you let me all alone. When they sucker shit, can't even call your phone. I wanna have a celebration, I know Post Malone. I say my mind racing, cause you gone. This shit is wild, don't take me to no trial. Ain't see you in a while, all this pain, it just pile. I'm shooting like I'm Kyle, steady tapping on these towels. She say she like my sound, she like how I'm working now. Step on shit, fuck up the scene. Glock 19 just double beam. Fresh out the cleaners, crispy clean. Fill her up with Krispy Kreme. Call me Big Papa, break a spleen. This time around, she acting mean. Summertime, come thug with me. I be where my brothers be. Tell me lies, don't fuck with me. Did me wrong when I can see. Must can't see who I'ma be. Me and Scrap fucked up the scene. Buzz down with my gun and ski. These niggas can't fuck with me.